Hi photographers, I'm John with Photo Findery, the best place for clients to find you based on your style, not your SEO. In this short video, I want to go ahead and cover how to register for the site, how to set up your profile, and how to create additional profiles for the different photography genres that you photograph. So let's go ahead and get started. Now here we are on the home page, and what you'll want to do is click on photographer registration. Now once we're in here, you'll be able to choose a plan. I'm not going to go over all this in detail because you can read it for yourself and decide what's best for you. But I'm going to go ahead and just choose this random one. Let's go ahead and select a monthly payment of $10, and that will be a recurring payment that happens every month. So now we're here on the register screen. You're going to choose a username, and for this, it's for login purposes only, so it's not going to show up to potential clients. So for this, I'm just going to say it's Photo Findery Test. First name, my name's John. Last name, Bosley. Email, I'm going to go ahead and use my Gmail account. Password, I'm going to just set something up that's really basic. And I have read and accepted the agreement. I definitely encourage you to check that out. My plan that I picked earlier is already selected, $10 a month and billed monthly. And a group name, you do have to choose a group name, and really, again, this doesn't show up anywhere in the search results. It's just purely for reference purposes. So we're just going to call this test group. You don't need a description. And we're going to go ahead and jump through the payment details, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so if you've done everything successfully, you should see this screen. Go ahead and click here to log into your account. You will put in your username or the email that you used to sign up, your password, and log in. Now, here we are in the profile creation screen. This is where you really want to put in as much info as possible that is going to help clients find you. And what I would encourage, you're only able to choose one particular genre at a time. So definitely take the opportunity to make this particular screen and this profile all about one genre. So let's say I do wedding photography, which I do. My business name here is going to default to your name that you used. I'm just going to add photography to that. A little info about my business. Here's some info for you. You can choose a profile image. This is what's going to show up when clients, in the search results, when they search for something, they're going to find your profile, and this is what's going to appear to them. So I'm going to choose this particular image. Contact info, you're going to want to put in your contact phone number. Let's just do the default movie one. One thing to note, you want to type it in as you want it to appear. So if you want dashes, you want to use dashes. If you want dots, you'll want to use dots. For the website, you want to include the full URL. So include the HTTP or S, whichever, if it's secure. Same thing goes for Facebook and Instagram, which I'll go ahead and skip. If you have a review site, maybe it's Wedding Wire, maybe it's The Knot, maybe it's Google Reviews, whatever the case may be, you want to go ahead and include that here under My Reviews. The main reason for that is so clients can get a sense of security when they hire you. This site, we don't have a particular vetting process, so I want to make sure that clients feel comfortable finding you, know that you're a legit photographer, and have a chance to check out some reviews before they go and carry on the process away from this site. So any reviews that you have, you can go ahead and put the review website there. And then you'll want to upload some images. This is super important so that, again, the clients can see some of your work before going to your website. So you'll click on Choose Files to Upload. I'm just going to upload these 4. You can upload as many as you want. Now you see those are queued down here. Before I say update profile, I'm going to go ahead and fill out this section on the right hand side as well. So this is my wedding photography page. Now this is the really important part and what makes Photo Findery so unique and so special. we go based on your visual style. So based on these light types, posing style, editing feel, that's going to help clients find you. So if you typically shoot with hard light, if they go through the visual quiz and pick all images with soft lighting, they're not going to find you because you're not going to be a good fit. Likewise, if they choose all images with hard light, then you will show up in their search results because that's the style that you use. That's the style that they prefer. And so that way a match is made. So go ahead and choose. You can choose in light type, hard, or soft. Posing style, posed or neutral. Editing feel, a more dramatic dark feel or a more bright soft feel. And then as far as your style, this does not show up in the quiz, but it is an additional filterable result. If you have a more traditional style, you can choose that. If it's a little more contemporary, you can choose contemporary. Now, artistic is a little tricky. This is really for, everyone, we're all artists, right? We're photographers, we create art. We want our images to be unique and fantastic. But this artistic style is something that's a little more out there. So if you really go out of your way to create unique compositions, to really make work that hasn't been seen before, I urge you to choose this. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go ahead and leave that blank. For your budget, you'll want to choose your starting package or just your average package budget. So I'm going to choose $2,500 to $4,000. Languages spoken, you can choose English, you don't have to. That's kind of the default assumption. But if you do speak other languages, I would highly encourage you to go ahead and select those here. Again, this doesn't show up in the quiz anywhere, but it is a filterable search variable once your potential clients get into the search results. So if you do speak any other languages, please note those here. If you offer elopement sessions, go ahead and check yes. Same with boudoir sessions. And you can choose up to 5 different locations that you service. So right now we're only in Colorado, but soon to expand to other states. So you can choose 5 of these. I'm going to go ahead and choose Denver Metro, Front Range, Southern Colorado, Vail, Breckenridge, and let's say Aspen. So once I have everything here on the right-hand side filled out, I have my information on the left here filled out, I have some images queued to upload. You want to make sure update your profile before you view it, because if you view it before you upload the photos, you're gonna have to re-upload them. Learn that one the hard way. So click on update profile, you'll see those images upload, and once they're ready, then you can view your profile. All right, there we go. We have profile updated. So let's scroll on down to the bottom here. You see those images showed up in the image gallery. If you do want to reorder them, you can just drag and drop, super easy. You can get rid of one by hitting the X here. Same thing, the profile image showed up here in where we uploaded that as well. So let's take a quick preview of our profile. So as you can see, we have my business name right here across the top. We have my info for the client, which that's all I typed. Definitely want to type more than that. We have my contact phone number. I didn't put in any social media links, so no Facebook, no Instagram, no reviews. So those are not showing up over here, but if they did, this is where they'd show up under contact photographer. We have the gallery. And one thing I also want to point out is if we go back here to this other screen, you'll see this particular image is vertical and the other 3 are horizontal. When I go back into my gallery, there's this interesting horizontal crop on everything. So a vertical image isn't always going to be the best option for the gallery. When I click on it, I get to see the full thing. But in the gallery itself, it does get cropped kind of strange. So if you do want to use a vertical image in there, I highly encourage you to use one where at least the people show up in the image and it's not some random sky or background or something like that. So in the gallery, clients, potential clients can click through and see your images in all their full screen glory. Let's get out of here. And if we do want to contact you, people can click on that and it'll take them straight to your site. So you can put any link in here you want to. If you want it to go straight to your contact page, you can do that. Otherwise, just straight to your website works as well. Okay, now that you have your main profile created, it's time to set up some new profiles for each different genre that you photograph. The first one that I did was for weddings, but I also photograph high school seniors. And maybe you photograph newborns or boudoir or any of these other ones that are available on Photo Findery. So what we're gonna do is go up, and on the main toolbar here, you'll see that we have some new options. What we're gonna do is go to My Account. Once you go into My Account, you'll see we have some information here. This is really useful information, but right now what we're concerned with is this members and managing the group. So we're going to manage this group that we created initially. And what you'll want to do is you can invite up to 4 more members. All those members can be yourself, but you'll need to use a unique email address for each one. And the reason for that is we're actually creating new profiles for each member or for each genre that you photograph. Not only does this help separate you out in the search results, but it also helps you with SEO by having multiple account pages that are going to show up in Google search results as well as Photo Findery search results. So if you have a unique email address for each different genre or type of photography that you do, awesome. You can go ahead and type those in here where it says invite members. If you don't, here's a trick that you can use. The only thing that this email address is used for is for logging in. So if you don't have a bunch of different email addresses, you can create unique email addresses, at least as far as this site is concerned. All you need is a Gmail account. Now with that Gmail account, I'm going to show you what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and use my personal one. So johnbosley01@gmail.com. But I already used that to sign up for an account the first time. All you need to do is before the @ just type a plus and maybe the genre that you're photographing. So let's say seniors. I can do another one, johnbosley01 plus, let's say maternity@gmail.com. You can do that. Those are treated as unique email addresses, but they're all going to go to your one Gmail inbox. So I'm going to go ahead and just invite those two. One other thing, if you run a business and have associate photographers or just photographers who work for you, but you only photograph, say, weddings, you can use this to give each of them a unique profile. So you have up to 5 different profiles for your business, even if they're all the same genre. That's totally fine as well. So once you have the emails in here, you'll want to go ahead and invite the members. You'll see those were successfully sent, and we are going to go over and check our email for the links. Now, one thing I do want to point out is before you can create the new profiles, you need to log out of your current profile. So I'm going to go ahead and log out, check my email, and then we'll come right back. Okay, here we are in my email, and you can see I have a couple of invites here. We're going to go ahead and use the one for seniors. Click on this link, and it's going to open up a new window where I can go ahead and create that senior photography account. So my username, again, this is for login purposes only. I'm just going to call this John Senior. My email auto-populated, which is awesome. I don't have to type all that in again, and I'm just going to put my name in here and a simple password just for speed. Hope those are the same. Don't save it. Oh, darn it, I didn't type it in the same. All right, so that is created. I'm going to go ahead and click here to log in, and it should take me straight into my new account. So remember, this is for high school seniors. So the first thing I'm going to do over here is click high school senior. The rest of the profile creation or the account creation process is the exact same thing that we just did. So you could put some information in here. You'll definitely want your wedding information to be different than your high school senior information, different from your maternity information, because those are very different target audiences. You should have different wording to go with each of those. Same thing with your profile image. You might have a different photographic style for say boudoir versus high school seniors. You might have a really dark and moody feel for boudoir versus a really light and bright style for high school seniors. So that also, having these multiple profiles gives you the opportunity to set up different visual styles that are going to show up differently in search results. And finally, you'll probably have different budgets and price points as well. So All of this, it's the exact same thing we just did. I will leave you to fill it out. You can do this for up to 4 additional profiles in addition to your main one. So once you have that done, again, you're going to say update profile, even though I didn't really do anything here. We're still going to go ahead and create this quick profile. And same thing, if you go up to my account, it's going to look just a little different because you are in a group. It's not going to give you the ability to invite people from this particular group or from this particular account. To do that, if you want to add some more, you'll need to log out, go back into your main account. And once you're here under my account, you now have the ability to manage the group. If you have a business and you want to see if other people have created their accounts yet, then you'll be able to see in here that the status for the seniors one is registered. So you can see who's registered and who is still only invited. So hopefully you found that helpful. Definitely take advantage of as many profiles as you can. You want to show up in all the search results, get all the clients, and make all the money. I hope this helps. I really am excited about what this can do for photographers as well as people looking for photographers. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch. Otherwise, happy shooting.